Valve just did something crazy. With the new regular update that just got posted yesterday, Valve made a bunch of changes, and the biggest one, in my opinion, is that you can now officially rent out skins from Valve themselves. And you can see it right now by going to open a Kilowatt case with a key, and you'll get the option to either rent out the entire collection for a week, including the red skins like the Inheritance and the Chrome Cannon, or you can just do a regular opening like we're used to now. And obviously this is a huge change, so I want to go over the update and why Valve actually did this. First, just a word from today's sponsor. SkinsMonkey is an automated trading bot that's perfect if you want to swap out your skins fast and safely. They've got plenty of filters and plenty of items to choose from, so once you've found something that you like, make sure to enter my code SPAGHETTI and you'll get cash back up to $5 on a $100 trade, as well as a 35% deposit bonus, which is 5% more than regular, with code SPAGHETTI. But if you refuse to spend any money, go to the freebies section and they run giveaways there all the time, so it's definitely worth checking out. Thank you to SkinsMonkey for sponsoring this video. Now, the other changes in the update are mainly gameplay focused, so there's not really much that us investors should care about, with the exception of the M4A4 buff, where they made it a little bit cheaper so usage rates could increase and potentially some M4 skins. And then of course chickens can now turn right while walking. My whole investing strategy just changed after that one. Now, moving back to renting skins, there are actually a few caveats, and the first being it only lasts a week. Second, you can't apply stickers or name tags to them. And then third, there's no rare special items, or a knife in this case, a part of the collection when you rent it. And once you're done, all the skins just get replaced by the stock versions. And so why is Valve actually doing this? And in my mind, there's only two explanations, with the first one being the simplest. It's not to screw over investors, but to tap into a new market, because they're only enacting this on the Kilowatt case. And so they're not touching the rest of the market, so people aren't getting mad, as well as they're capitalizing on the part of the player base, which is a large majority, that don't care to go through the effort of trading and finding skins, or don't have the money for it, which is most likely going to make them a lot of money. And so from a business perspective, it seems perfectly sound, but we'll have to see how it affects the market. And then the second reason, which is actually a little sneaky and really smart by Valve if this is their intention, and that's to be a countermeasure to the anti-gamba countries that have outlawed unboxing cases in video games. Because if they're renting it out, you're paying money for an exact service which you do not get a monetary reward from. And so they would be able to implement it in places where they're currently stuck with something like the X-ray scanner. And so not only are they tapping into the market that doesn't care to trade skins or doesn't have the money, but also many different regions which they have been able to sell limited cases to. And while I definitely don't know for sure that this is what Valve was thinking, I whipped up the idea last night, and if I was able to come up with it, Valve definitely could have. But either way, given Valve's lack of changes for the entire case and skin market as a whole over the lifespan of the game, this is a massive move and could lead to a lot more things down the line, like potentially all active duty cases get the rentals. But they haven't really released any reasoning as to why yet, and so we'll just have to wait and see. But I'm curious to hear what other people's opinions on the change is, and if you think this will be popular. Who knows? That's all though. Subscribe if it was interesting, and yeah, bye bye.